Whoops, wrong one there. The return of our weekly Wednesday chat with Brian from the Lido. Hey, Brian, how you doing?
Intro. Dub from Musa.
Thank you very much for introducing me on my show.
Yeah, exactly. Introducing the host. I was listening to you guys talking about Ryan Seacrest. And,
right?
You know, how many jobs do you have, Dub?
I have this one. And then, of course, parenting can be
because this one's enough. You make so much that you don't need to do like Ryan Seacrest does, just to top things up a bit.
That's right. Yeah. I'm rolling in dough right now,
right.
as you well know. So much so that I'm going to offer to buy the Lido from you. I'm just kidding. That's not true. I'm sorry, Brian.
Oh, you had me going there. Yeah. There's a few people looking at it right now. We've got some interest in it for sure.
Yeah,
but
that's good.
It is. It's been a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were going to maybe end with maybe the Lido for sale thing, but we had an event last week, the Strawberry Jam on Thursday.
Yeah,
and it was just so awesome. The entertainment value and the individuals in this town who have a real true passion in music but can't make a living at it or don't make a living at it. They need a T4, they need a house, they need a mortgage,
in some
a
cases
family.
lose money at it even, right? That's just how much of a passion it is for them.
My son, Noble son, absolutely. He does extremely well in the advertising business and voiceover business and acting and such. And then he digs a hole and pours all the money he makes into his
guitars
music
and recording equipment and all
it's
that.
Just it's a passion, and if you get it in you, you can't get it out of you. My oldest brother Ken, he left home at the age of 16, and he moved to Vancouver and became part of the BC Boys Choir, and then he started a band called Silverload with Jeff Gibbons, and he's been down there forever. Actually, that's an interesting one too. I'm way out of line here of what I wanted to let you guys know, but he's going to be up here July 11th to the 18th. So we're going to put Ken Kirshner up on the Luna Lounge and just have him playing some tunes up there, and it should be interesting. So if you're interested, maybe give the Lido a call. We will probably post it. We're not even sure which day it is. I just booked his flights yesterday, so yeah, it'll be great to see him up here, and all his old school chums will come out and visit him. A lot of the artists, they leave because they want to further their careers.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we only get to see him every once in a while. But another one is Tris Germain from Two Shadows. Great. They've been all over the world. Europe really loves their heavier rock over there, the goth stuff going on. And Tris with Two Shadows, him and it's Glenn Bryden, I believe, they've got this band Two Shadows, and they're going to be up here playing a show on September 17th.
Wow.
So we got lots of stuff going on, lots of music. This coming week is kind of interesting. We've got, last Saturday we had a hip hop rap mashup.
Yeah.
It was so good. I mean, it's not really the rap stuff isn't really what I'm into at all, but the art and the craft that those guys do and the way they can remember things. I don't know how people remember the chord changes in music and pianos and how to sing the songs and that.
Yeah. I mean, you have to have an aptitude to be able to put two songs and stick them together on the same beat, and they make it work, right? So it's definitely an art. Yeah.
And a lot of people do that mechanically or electronically, where this DJP guy, he actually takes actual albums and he figures out which two would mash up and at what point in the song it makes sense. And to watch him work, and he's flipping records and he's putting them down, he's listening to the beats, making sure he's got it right. It was just an excellent night. Really great, diversified music, and I was really glad we were able to do that for sure. Awesome. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, coming up this week, of course, starting with tomorrow night, you've got quite a big thing happening. Tell us a bit about it.
Aaron Gunn. He's kind of like Ezra with Rebel News. He gets out there and he asks the hard questions. He perhaps politically incorrect. He's trying to find out the truth behind the truth, if that actually makes sense. Like a Donald Trump, the other truth, But he asks the questions, and he's done a documentary. It's called Canada's Dying, and it's the issue we have with homelessness and mental illness and drug addictions and just all of this, and we just seem to be fueling that fire. We've talked lots about. The Lido is willing to present just about anything, really. We're non-denominational. I don't take a side on it. I mean, when the city of Fort St. John was wondering about the chlorine in the water, we said, sure, we'll do it. We'll debate it. absolutely. And the nice thing about seeing a documentary and then having the person who created the documentary, it's a Q&A opportunity. And Citizens Take Action is putting the documentary together, bringing it to Fort St. John. And big thanks to Doug Scott. He's contacted us, put it all together. He's got meat and cheese trays and all that. I'd encourage you to just go and have a look at it. Go and have a listen. And there's another documentary that Aaron has almost completed, but we're going to get a snippet of it that night. And it's called Plunder of the West. And it's about the unfair treatment of Western Canada with our dirty oil and gas business, but how the revenue that's created from that gets shipped off for equalization payments to Eastern Canada, and it just seems it's not right the way that we get treated. I believe, again, not my take one way or the other, but again, it's just informative, and I would encourage people to come on out. There's still a few seats left, not a lot though. We're a couple hundred now. Excuse me. So if you're interested in looking at the other side of it, do give it a look. That's tomorrow night.
Yeah. Now you've also got comedian coming up on Friday.
We got some serious.
Yeah.
Followed by some haha. Yeah, Ben Bankus. He's a real popular comedian. 60, 70,000 followers. He has his own show, the Ben Bankus Show on YouTube. He has this comedy special, Please Wear a Mask. He's a little outrageous. If you've seen the Danger Cats that we brought in back in January, it's a little out there, If you're looking for a little bit risque jokes and such, definitely Ben is. It's a great laugh. It's a great show. Still a few tickets there. You can check out our website there and pick some up. The summer is so full of music. We've got Kitty and the Rooster. Jody and Noah are coming. They're going to play on the Luna Lounge again. That's Bruised Orange production. They're bringing it to the Lido. So Naomi Shore and Ryan Sebastiano with Bruised Orange, they're bringing that show. We've got county fairs coming up, July 21, 22. Peace Valley Folk Festival is happening in Hudson's Hope. I mean, it's a year of heat and hot music and cold beer. So I would encourage people to get out and do it. And weirdly enough, yesterday we had 2 phone calls about Christmas parties. And I said, have you any idea how warm it is out right now? And it's just beautiful. But I mean, these are things that people need to think ahead. We only have so many spots available. And it's great that it sounds weird, but we're really, really busy. And it's, when we decided that we wanted to sell the Lido, we were kind of thinking, okay, let's just wrap this up. Let's just slow it down a little bit. Coming off of COVID, we wanted to, build the business back up to where it was, and it's exceeding where it was. And it's just so exciting to see the town love it the way they do, and we love co-hosting events with Moose FM, like the movies and such. I'd encourage anybody who wants to quit their day job and start their legacy, give me a call over at the Lido and we'll show you what we do. And it's just a ton of fun place to own. I love it, but it's time for my wife Cindy and I to move on to the next chapter. And I really hope that there's somebody out there who has a keen interest in presenting events and just keeping the Lido alive.
All right. Well, they want to do that, Brian, and they want to maybe, if they have an idea, they want to book a Christmas party. They have an idea for a show you should bring. They want to talk to you about buying the Lido. What's the best way to get in touch with you?
Just give us a call at the Lido, 785-3011. We'll talk to anybody about anything. If you have an idea for a special event, we certainly do lots of that too. Last night we had this candy bar. It was a private rental for Sources Community Resources, and Amber Green and KP came in, and we had this spread, and the spread was like 12 feet long by 3 feet deep of candy. You want to see a bunch of lit kids?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's definitely. Oh yeah. Anyhow, it was really rewarding to watch them all wide-eyed as they walked in and look at this thing. It's like utopia.
And then rewarding when they all then left at the end of the night. And you're like, those parents are going to have to deal with these kids.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like the day after or the day of Halloween.
Yeah,
and it's just so crazy.
Everyone's
But it's really rewarding seeing the little faces in there for sure.
Awesome. All right. Well, if you want more information about tickets just in general at the Lido, check out thelido.ca. You can buy tickets online and find out more there. Brian, always a pleasure to talk to you, sir.
Hey, Deb, we'll see you next week, Wednesday morning.